Good morning, everyone. So, this morning's meditation and reflection topic is curiosity free of tactics. Tactics are a very powerful mechanism that we have to accomplish things in our lives. Tactics are important. It's important when we identify something that we're meant to do or that we feel called to be. Something that we might say is a goal of sorts, that we apply a system, a method, a tactic. And that tactic, when it's coming from the very deep place within our souls, when it's coming from that deep place of discernment, can be a very powerful agency for the power of good. So tactics coming from the deep place of spirit within our center is a very powerful agent for us to live in alignment with God's will, become all we are meant to be one in the flow, open up to healing, and all of the other great qualities that come from this union. But tactics also have, as do anything, a downside, not in and of themselves, but by the way and the motive in which we use them. So often we will go about our lives with a certain sense of imposed obligation or a certain sense of willful activity. And it can be very helpful to step away from the ways we go about one activity in our lives to open up to a free form curiosity. That's a curiosity that doesn't have the goal of accomplishing this or that. It's a curiosity that lets go of the story of our lives, lets go of what's meant to be, what we are meant to do, what we are meant to be, and just allows the fertile, generative quality of curiosity to be alive in and of itself. What naturally happens when we allow that part of ourselves to be a way in which we operate in the world, what happens within ourselves is we tap the infinite intelligence and creativity of the field of creation and of our own being. And therein we discover new aspects of what it means to be alive. We discover new motive for being alive. We discover new fragrances of the beloved. Tactics put us into a goal-oriented path, and curiosity without tactics open us up to the possibility of all things. And then what we can do from that place is we can then say yes to that which moves us most deeply. We can say yes to that which is of spirit, which is ultimately the greatest happiness, which is ultimately the place where we find our own personal truth, which is ultimately the place where we discover how loved we are and how free we are to love all. So going forward from this meditation practice today, I'd like to invite you to take the concept of curiosity without tactics into your everyday life. Now, obviously, you will have different tasks and roles and things that you need to do that you actually need to have a method to or have a goal to. So this isn't an abandonment of anything that you've got a commitment to in your life, but it is an invitation to refresh how you're going about your life, to refresh. Where are there spaces and pockets and places where you can just simply be curious? And notice as well in that, because we're reticent to just be curious without a goal, to notice and practice, well, where can then this curiosity Simply be. And how can I let go more and more of any way I may overlay the "and now what" kinds of questions that come once we step into an infinite, intelligent moment that is free and spacious. So today's practice is simply a breathwork practice. Super simple, but it's a curiosity practice, and it can offer you a template that you can bring into these other places within yourself and your life. I invite you to close your eyes. And as we enter into this time together, once again, this sacred moment, this sacred moment. And from this place of gratitude that you and I have been led to this sacred moment, we've been led to stop right here, right now, and drink from the well that lies deep within. From that place, I invite you to turn your attention to your breath and begin by noticing the movement of your breath. Notice the texture of the inhale and the exhale. And now notice how the body seems to respond to the breath. What parts of the body move on the inhale and the exhale? Notice what parts of the body do not move or do not perceptibly move on the inhale and the exhale. Notice the place this morning where the breath seems to originate in your body. What is the very point in your body where the breath seems to expand from on the inhale and contract to on the exhale? Notice the texture of the breath. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it staccato? Is it like a current of the water? What is your breath like this morning? Notice if there are any sensations running through your body as you focus on the breath. Is there a sense of light, of heavy? Notice what images come to you, what colors. Notice what emotions arise. Get a little curious. And as we bring this short meditation to a close, let this curiosity of your breath carry you through the day. Step back from any observation, analysis, judgment, perception, takeaway, insight, resolution, all of those parts of yourself that are important and do have great value. Step away from them and be quite simply in the curiosity. What's happening? How does it feel? What thoughts are arising in my mind? What emotions are arising in my heart? And in that, I invite you to bring your palms together in front of your heart and to open your eyes with namaste. Namaste. Blessings, my friends. Have a great day.